Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel, She Plans, She Budgets. In today's video, we'll be going over my March's weekly check-in number 1, so let's get started. Alright, right here I have my expense trackers. I'll be finishing off these stickers from Erica Life Vlogs, and then I'll be using the expense trackers from Hazel Creation Studio. I'll be using the orange for my personal fund as well as sinking funds because I did run out of those stickers in my last weekly check-in. So until my new order come in from Romina Rosa, I'll be using these orange stickers. I'm going to finish off this no spin sticker because I believe I do have at least one no spin day, and then I'll be switching over to these, which are by Coffee Break Planner. And let me just show what her Etsy shop symbol looks like, just in case anyone's interested in checking her out, because she's actually one of my top favorite Etsy shops. And her logo looks like this, Coffee Break Planner, and you can find her on Etsy or at her direct website. Okay. And then lastly, I just want to share my expense tracker legend. As you can see here, I like to use purple for gas, pink for groceries, blue for personal, yellow for laundry, green for household, orange for unbudgeted. And the only one that's not here is sinking funds. I used to use gray, but in my new order, I'm going to switch over to a taupe color because that's what's available. And for today, I'm going to use my orange unbudgeted stickers for all of my sinking fund transactions as well as personal fund, because again, I am out of those colors currently. And I like to keep this clipped right here, but I'm going to just keep it out the way for now. So let's get started. And I'm going to be referring to my mini notebook for all my expenses. So starting off with personal, we're going to review these transactions right here. Going to grab these orange stickers. So my personal transaction was on 3/2, which was Monday, and I went to Popeyes and spent $9.05. And then on the 5th, I rolled over my leftover personal fund, which was $19.60 to my excuse me, I rolled over that money to my debt snowball, because whenever I'm about to get paid for the first time in a new month, I will roll over money from my cash envelopes and personal fund. So because I got paid on the 6th, I rolled over money from my cash envelopes and my personal fund on the 5th. And yeah. So Popeyes was on the 2nd. And those were the only 2 transactions. So next for, oh, this is extra space for personal. So next for gas, I put $60 in my car. And that's money just to store in the car, just for whenever I may need gas while on the go. So gas, 60. So I didn't put $60 in my car. It usually takes me like $30 a week to fill up my car. And whenever I take the money out the envelope, I do write it off as spent, just so, you know, I don't mix up the money. But I do write it off as spent, but it's actually just in my car waiting to be used. And that was on the 6th. That's it for gas. So next for groceries, I have 3 transactions, but I'm going to combine the last 2. So the first one was at ShopRite for $95. And I'm going to switch over to my pink. So ShopRite, $95. And the second one was $77 at ShopRite on 3/7, and then $131 at Aldi's also on 3/7. So I'm gonna put A+S for Aldi's and ShopRite. And again, that was $77 for ShopRite plus $131 at Aldi's. So I spent a total of $208. And let me just move some stickers around. I'm going to just move these up. So just move it around like this because we know it's Friday. Okay, and then this 208 at both stores was on Saturday, the 7th. Okay, and then as you can see, no laundry transactions, but my last cash envelope transactions were Dollar Tree and Aldi's, both on the 7th. So I'll combine those as well and get my green stickers. And this was for household. And I spent a total of $14 between Dollar Tree and Aldi's on the 7th. Okay, so that's it for this mini notebook, but let's flip over to my sinking funds. All right, as we can see here, I've had 2 transactions, both on the 7th. One for self-care for $42, and I actually used all of that sinking fund. And then secondly was for my pets category. I purchased some cat litter for $5, so I should have $35 remaining. And like I mentioned earlier, because I'm out of sinking fund stickers as well, I'm going to use the orange again. So for this, I'm going to just write sinking funds. And that totals $47, both on the 7th. So let me just zoom you back out. All right, and that is everything. Okay, so as you can see here, I have 1, 2, 3 no paydays. So I'm just going to finish off this sticker right here. No spend day on March 1st. And then I have 2 more on the 3rd and the 4th. Okay, great. All right, so that's it from checking in from the 1st through the 7th. So let's go ahead and switch over to the weekly check-in page, which is right here. And let's zoom back in. All right. So from gas, groceries, household, laundry, personal, and sinking funds, I did add some money in on my payday, which was $3.6. So for gas, I added $200. Groceries received $560. Household received $75. Laundry was $50. Personal was $250, and sinking funds received $480. And unbudgeted doesn't get anything. So all this money was added on my paycheck one video with the cash stuffing. So now for the spent, yes, we just seen that I spent $60, or at least I put it in my car. So minus 60. And out of 200, I should have a remaining of $140. All right, and then for groceries, let's add that up. So I had 95 plus 77 plus 131 for a total of $303 spent. So minus 303. And then I'm subtracting that from 560. I should have a remaining of $257. And by the way, for my weekly check-ins, I normally try to start the month off with $0 from the last month, because I roll over that extra money into a debt snowball, if I didn't mention that earlier. Okay, so next for household, I spent a total of $14. So I should have 61 remaining. Laundry, I didn't spend anything, so I should have all $50 remaining. Personal, also didn't spend. Oh wait, personal would have some money. So personal, 905 plus 1960. So this 2865 is remaining from is remaining from February, because, and let me just flip you to February really quick. My week 5. Okay, so in my week 5 from February, this $20 from gas was rolled over, so that's why it started off March with 0. Same with groceries and same with laundry. And I rolled those over February 29th, so those 4 were 0. Personal remained at $28.65 until March 5th, and that's where those two transactions came from, the 905 on 3/2 and the 1960 on 3/5. So that totals $28.65. So the 905 was spent at Popeyes and the 1960 was rolled over to debt. So just to show you that $28.65 that was currently spent came from February. All right, so I spent $28.65, and again that was rolled over from February, and my March's addition of $250 was not spent, so I still have $250. So basically I started with $250 plus $28.65, which is what? $278.65. So that's what I started off with for March. Okay, so for sinking funds, I spent a total of $47. And for sinking funds, we'll flip right there really quickly. So for sinking funds, we see I started the month with $802. Then I added $480, which means I had a total of $1,282. But then I spent $42 minus an additional $5, which totals $1,235 remaining. Okay, so for unbudgeted, like I mentioned, we don't add to unbudgeted. I didn't spend and unbudgeted. And if you've seen when I flipped over to February, I do have an outstanding unbudgeted balance of $177.37, which is being carried over from February. And that is because one of my cats recently had an eye infection and I had to take him to the pet hospital, and that was my bill. I do intend to reimburse that money from my emergency fund this month once I receive my tax return. So I'll put that money right back. All right, so now that we're finished with that, let's go ahead and verify the money in my cash envelopes. All right, so here are my 4 cash envelopes that we're going to verify. Starting with gas, I should have a total of $140. 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 110, 120, 130, 140. Okay, great. For groceries, I should have $257. 1, 2, 220, 240, 245, 250, 251, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57. So $257. Right, next is household, and we should have $61. 20, 40, 50, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61. All right, that's good. And then laundry should still have its $50 because I did not have any transactions this week. So 10, 20, 30, 40, and 50. Oops, a little bit of a struggle. Okay, so for personal, I did not pull out any cash on my payday to have any personal and cash, so this entire $250 is on my debit card. So because of that, I can't verify that number with you. And then for the sinking funds, we just did that calculation together. So I do have $1,235. And then lastly, I just explained where this this unbudgeted expense came from, the $177.37. So that is it for that. So let me zoom all the way out and then flip over back to the calendar view, because now we can verify that all of my transactions are accounted for. So this was this bill right here for my mortgage, Scribble Prints Co., and Verizon, which is my internet. That bill for $1,458.06, which is, you know, the combined total for these 3 expenses, has been paid. And these were paid with my paycheck number 2 from February. I rolled this amount of money over to my debt snowball, and then all of these were taken care of just now. My phone bill and Xfinity bill were paid, which totals $101.65. And then these transactions on the 7th were all taken care of as well. So thank you so much for watching this video. That is everything. I hope you all enjoyed it. Please feel free to like, comment, and subscribe down below. And then I'll see you all in my next video. Bye!